your boy Big Rig KO back again with another video. Once again, guys, as always, man, like and subscribe. I like the fact that you guys are commenting in the videos and different things like that. Just the community is growing, my subscription base is growing. So the best I can say is like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys as always. But this video today is more about the truck stops, and excuse my voice, I don't know why, I might be coming down with or something, but either way, this video today is about the truck stops. The title is going to be the gift and the curse, because it definitely is a gift and a curse out here to a trucker, and I'm gonna just kind of lay out some reasons why and what you need to do to kind of avoid some of the pitfalls of the truck stop. So really, with my company, there's only a few truck stops I can stop at. Really, I've even narrowed it down to just Pilot and Loves. But of course, there's your TAs, there's your Petros, and things like that. And there's actually a gang of other truck stops, little mom and pops truck stops and things like that. I'm still a rookie, so I haven't been able to stop at most of them as of yet, but I am familiar with Pilots, I am familiar with Loves, I am familiar with TAs and Petros, and I think those are your main ones that you're going to find across this country. If you guys know, and if you guys are veteran truck drivers and you know of any others, please comment below, let me know, and let my subscriber base also know as well. I think for the most part, we're a bunch of new truckers getting into this industry, so as much information as information is always needed for everyone, basically. But from my experience, the truck stop is a gift and a curse, and what I mean by that is basically saying that, especially as new truck drivers, we don't have everything that is needed to go on a truck. If you sign up with a company like Butler, you didn't even get a microwave, you didn't get a refrigerator. You get a TV if you pay the little subscription base from for DirecTV. I think it's like $20 a paycheck or something like that. You get a TV, but if you don't do that, which I don't do, you won't even get a TV. So a lot of the times you just get a bare truck, you know. So what I was doing when I got this truck was I was going to the truck stops and paying for a lot of things. Now, look at a truck stop like Disney World. They pretty much got you. A lot of the times you're going to be stopping at these stops, these truck stops, you're going to be in the middle of nowhere. You're going to be in the middle of nowhere. You're going to have to pay for what they offer. So like, I use a certain type of soap because I have eczema and things like that. Of course, they don't have everything that you are looking for. That's number one. Number two, if they do have it, like I use Dove deep moisturizing soap, they're going to be extremely expensive. The little bottle of Dove, I mean, it's a nice size bottle of Dove, but it's like $10 at the truck stop, when you can go to Walmart and get a 2-pack for like $4 or $5. Water, water bottles, wish I had one around here, but I don't. But the little water bottles that you would see in any gas station or any truck stop is gonna be 2 for $2 and something, when you could buy a whole 24 case for probably about that same amount, around $3 or $4, at a Walmart. You could probably see where I'm going with this. Food and things like that, you buy your food. If you are a person who eats breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're gonna be buying food everywhere at these truck stops, and they're gonna get you. They're gonna, you're gonna at the truck stops, there's only a few things that you're gonna be able to eat. At your Petro, you got your iron skillet, which is nice, but paying out for your iron skillet, paying out for iron skillet meals every night, or going to you're gonna see Taco Bells, you're gonna see a shitload of Subways, excuse my language, you're gonna see a lot of Subways, you're gonna see a lot of Wendy's, McDonald's, just different restaurants like that. You're gonna see a lot of Cinnabon, you're gonna see a lot of there's probably something that I'm forgetting, but pretty much those are your major ones, your Taco Bells, Wendy's, the ones that I just named. you're going to see a lot of those. So buying different things from the truck stop is going to cost you a lot of money. And as a new truck driver, you're probably not going to be making much. My previous video talked about my first truck as a over-the-road driver without a trainer, which was pretty nice. But that always fluctuates. That's one of those things that I should have put in my video, and I'm gonna actually make a part 2 of that video, because I'm not sure if I would like to clarify and make sure that I'm basically giving you guys the honesty of these videos and saying that most of the time these checks, of course, are going to fluctuate. You're not always going to get the same amount of mileage. One week it may be different from the last week, and it might be more next week. It just depends on what your dispatch, what your company has best for you. But either way, you're not going to be making as much money. And then if you're already coming behind the 8 ball, like if you're coming with Butler with no refrigerator, no microwave, no TV, no type of entertainment, you're going to need those things on the truck. So you're going to be trying to pay for a microwave, refrigerator, blah, blah, blah. You're going to be trying to pay for these things. So the best advice I could give to you on as far as food is concerned is go to a Walmart. A lot of the times what I didn't know when I first started is a lot of these Walmarts allow trucks to park in their parking lot. Some don't. So if you're close to a city and you can call a Walmart and it's close to where you're picking up or where you're delivering or where you're stopping from the night, use your phone, use Trucker Path. There's another one that I found which is Hammer. It's a free trucking GPS. It's right in your phone. You can look at it, Hammer, just the way it's spelled, just the way it sounds, just like Hammer. It's a trucker's GPS. You find it, look for these different stops, look for these different Walmarts, call the Walmart and see if they allow you to park overnight. That is the best way to get your food, your things like that, your microwave, because those are the things that's going to help you save money out here. They're going to eat you alive in these stores. Just know that they are looking for you to spend your money, especially somebody like us, somebody new. They're looking for you to spend your money out here. So get you some things to actually carry in the truck, and understand that you're going to need those things to actually be successful out here. Number one. Number two, the gift and the curse of truck stops. Of course, parking. You're going to see parking all over for every truck stop. Which ones are the best? For me, we can't fuel at a TA or a Petro. We can only fuel at Pilots and Loves and other ones, but I don't have the paper. And like I said, I only stop at Pilots and Loves. But we can't fuel there, but it's nothing saying that we can't stop there. For me, TAs and Petros have the biggest parking lots. Also, Pilots and Flying J's, because they merged as one company, have pretty big parking lots. Loves are always going to fill up the quickest, because with TAs, they have the best bathrooms to me. TAs, Loves, I've been in a lot of Loves bathrooms when you buy your showers and things like that. Well, if you're filling at those stations, you should be getting free showers, but they always have clean facilities for you to go into. Pilots, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's hit and miss. If you go to some of these mom and pop Pilots, it just depends on where you're at, actually. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to it. Some of them are just not as clean as others. I'm not gonna lie to you, but Loves pretty much are clean. They fill up the fastest. TAs are nice. They are huge. The bathrooms are huge there. A lot of places so there's not a lot of wait. Sometimes you'll go into these places and it's a 30-40 minute wait for a shower. So just understand that, where you're going, read the reviews. Truckers have great reviews for these truck stops. A lot of the times they're up to date. They tell you, oh, this place is nice, this place has whatever eating in it, whatever type of restaurant, whatever type of bathroom facilities, if they're clean or not. So they'll kind of give you an idea of where you're stopping before you actually stop. Also, they have the list of how many parking spaces available. What I suggest you do is look at those. Sometimes they'll say full, some, or many. Full, some, or many for parking spaces. Of course, many being there's a lot of parking spaces available, some mean there's some, and full means the lot is full. You'll probably see maybe one open if you're lucky. What I've been seeing out here in major cities, not even in major cities, a lot of the times if you're stopping at a Love's or a Pilot Flying J, a lot of the times if you're stopping after 8 o'clock, you're going to be pretty much hunting. You're going to be hunting for a spot. 8 o'clock p.m. you're going to be hunting for a spot. A lot of these truckers try to shut down. A lot of these guys are on the road. I'm an early driver myself. I'm on the road around 4 o'clock in the morning. I try to get up at 4. I like to drive into sunrise instead of driving into sunset, if that makes any sense. I don't like to drive at night, so if I do drive at night, I'm driving in the morning, so that sun is coming up, and therefore I can shut down early. I want to be shut down before 5, before 6, at the least, if I can help it. Sometimes you're a shipper, sometimes you have a shipping time that you can't help that. You got to be there at a certain time. You got to maybe be there at 8 to pick up a load, or a consignee that you have to drop a load at 11 o'clock at night or some crap like that. So a lot of the time, sometimes you can't choose when you want to stop, but if you have your ability to stop at a truck stop, you want to make sure that you are trying to stop at least before 8 o'clock. 7 o'clock is really kind of hard. Like you're going to be hunting for a spot, and once again, those of us that are new are going to be trying to back into spots and things like that. It's going to take a while. So just remember, you never know where somebody is on their trucking journey. When you are in these lots, a lot of the times people are trying to back in, they can't back in, they're not doing it correctly, or it takes them a long time, such as myself. It is what it is. So if you're beating down your clock and you're trying to find a space, just remember you may not. So always be aware of that. Download if whatever truck stops you're going to, they all have apps. Download those apps. Look at those trucking spots, how many they have available. Remember that some of these lots, like Pilot Flying J's, TAs, Petros, have reserved spots. You could get a reserved spot for the night. A lot of the times they stay open because you have to pay for those spots. They're not much. They're a couple dollars, $10, $11, $12, whatever it may be a night. But at least you got a spot to shut down for the night. A lot of the times companies will not reimburse for that. So that's on you. You should be getting to a spot beforehand. I don't do rest stops and things like that. I don't do pulling off on the side of the highway. A lot of the times, cops won't bother you, but I just don't do that because I like to get up and I like to shower, maybe eat breakfast, maybe fuel or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it on truck stops. I'm sure there's a lot of other things that I can mention, but I will save that for another video. I kind of like to keep these videos below 15 minutes. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about truck stops or anything that I've talked about in the past, please put it down below. Once again, thank you guys for listening and subscribing to me. It's your boy Big Rig KO. I'm out. Oh, before I'm out, remember, take your damn time and get out and look. Take your damn time and get out and look. That is the most important things in this trucking industry, man. Like, to be honest with you, don't hit nobody. Take your damn time, get out and